Hello again. Happy New Year. I'm sure you've seen my face about 100 times by this point, but just in case you haven't, my name is Christiane Kerner, and I am the executive artist. I'm just kidding. My name is Frankie Alicea Ford. I am New Village Arts artist in residence and artistic associate, and I wanted to take a moment today to talk to you about a holiday that you've probably heard me talk about. It's something that I've celebrated my whole life. It's Dia de los Tres Reyes, aka Three Kings Day, aka Epiphany, depending on what part of the world you live in. And now, if you grew up in a Catholic or a Christian household, you've probably heard the tale, right? This incredible story of these three wise kings who, Melchior, Gaspar, and Balthazar, who travel from their kingdoms to pay respects to Mary and baby Jesus, and to bring them gifts, incredibly useful gifts for a newborn, like frankincense and myrrh and gold, which is useful. That's fair. It's useful. And now I'm not a biblical scholar, but according to my Puerto Rican tias, they started this journey on the day of Christ's birth, and it took them 12 days to get there, which is why we celebrate Dia de los Tres Reyes on January 6th. And that's the story. But Puerto Ricans, and I guess arguably most Latin American folks, but we're just going to focus on Puerto Ricans, we know how to have a good party, and we know how to turn any event into a good party. And this is no different. So this day is celebrated throughout the island and in little communities all over this country in a whole host of ways, but most notably with a parranda. And a parranda is a raucous, loud, wild party that just sort of like roams the streets. It starts with some folks coming onto the street and bringing instruments. So we have trumpets and guitars and drums, and everyone is singing and dancing. And as folks hear this music, everyone starts to trickle out of their homes with whatever they can find in their apartment to make noise with. And anyone who does not come out of their house, the parranda literally goes to your door. And it's like, hello, come party with us, right? It's like, you're either going to come out and hang out, or we're going to low-key break into your house and sort of bully you into coming and partying with us. And it's just full of laughter and full of love and full of joy and dancing and just anything you could really want, right? I mean, I have such fond memories of little baby Frankie roaming around Brooklyn or Hartford or wherever we happened to be celebrating that year with a pot and a wooden spoon, because my parents would not trust me with any of the nice instruments. So I had a pot and a wooden spoon, just gra, 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 as loud as I could. It was the only time where I could make as much noise as I wanted. And it wasn't me being dramatic, it was me being celebratory. It might look something like this. And not only is it a particularly exciting day because of the parrandas, it's also the day that the kids all receive gifts, right? So while I made sure to leave some milk and cookies out for the big man on the 24th, I also made sure to leave some hay tucked under my bed. Not for the kings, though if they wanted to nibble on some hay, this is a safe space, right? Do what you need to do. But primarily for the horses, right? The idea being that, this is a long journey. The kings would stop, grab the hay, feed it to their horses to keep them going, and as a thank you, they would slip some gifts under your bed. I remember a particularly exciting morning on a January 6th where I woke up to a Game Boy Color and a Pokemon Red and a Game Shark. So you can't tell me that the kings didn't care about my Pokemon journey. but that's the tradition, yeah? So next January 5th, make sure to leave some hay. Make sure to leave some hay under your bed. And if you don't have access to hay, I have it on good authority, my father, that the kings will also accept grass, right? Just some clippings of grass from your house, or just a few candies. And if all else fails, if you've got nothing else, just like a 6-pack of some Corona Light. Though, that's arguably more for my father than it is for the horses. But again, safe space. We do what we got to do. So, happy Three Kings Day. Feliz Dia de los Tres Reyes. And have a happy new year. And remember that Black lives still matter. And we'll see you soon. Bye.